Have you ever wondered why your body feels different now? Even though you're trying your best to stay healthy, maybe your digestion isn't as smooth as it used to be. Maybe your energy dips for no clear reason. Or maybe your memory, your eyesight, or even your kidneys are whispering small warnings you keep brushing aside. If that sounds familiar, I need you to listen closely because what I'm about to say is far more serious than most people realize. Every single day, millions of adults, especially those over 50, are unknowingly pushing their bodies toward dangerous territory simply because they're eating the wrong fruits at the wrong time in the wrong way. And the scariest part is that the symptoms often stay silent until the damage is already happening beneath the surface. I'm Dr. Johnny, and today I'm going to show you something that could genuinely change the next 10, even 20 years of your life. Because while aging is natural, watching your kidneys, your heart, your digestion, and your memory decline faster than they should, that is not inevitable. In fact, nature gives us powerful tools every single day. The problem is, most people don't know how to use them. But you're not most people. You're here right now, and in the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal the exact fruits that can heal your kidneys, restore your energy, support your digestion, sharpen your mind, and protect your body from the inside out, along with the fruits that quietly do the opposite and may already be harming you without your knowledge. And as we move from one fruit to the next, I want you to pay close attention because each one plays a different role, and the real power comes from understanding how they work together. By the time we're done, you'll know exactly what to eat, what to avoid, and how to use simple morning habits to protect your health more effectively than most medications ever could. This isn't just another health video. This is a wake-up call, one that could rewrite your future if you act on it. So take a breath, stay with me, and let's begin this journey toward a stronger, cleaner, longer-lasting body, starting with the fruit that might already be sitting in your kitchen, but you've never truly understood its power. When it comes to protecting your health, after 50 few things are more important than keeping your digestion running smoothly, because when your gut slows down, everything slows down, your energy, your immunity, even the way your kidneys filter toxins. And that's exactly why papaya becomes a secret weapon most older adults never think about. One of my patients, a 61-year-old woman named Margaret, used to tell me her stomach felt like a tight balloon every evening. She felt heavy, sluggish, and assumed it was just age catching up to her. But what she didn't know was that her digestive system wasn't breaking down food properly, which meant her body was producing more waste than her kidneys could comfortably handle. So instead of rushing her into medications or supplements, I asked her to do one simple thing: eat a few slices of ripe papaya every morning for 2 weeks. Her results came faster than she expected. By day 4, she felt less bloated. By day 7, her bathroom habits had regulated. And by day 10, she told me her stomach felt calm for the first time in years. The reason is simple: papaya contains a powerful enzyme called papain, which breaks down protein so efficiently that it relieves the digestive stress that builds up silently with age. And when digestion improves, your entire body feels the difference. Scientifically, papaya is also loaded with vitamins A, C, and E carotenoids that protect your eyes from age-related degeneration, antioxidants that strengthen your immune system, and anti-inflammatory compounds that shield your cells from long-term damage. Research in the Journal of Medicinal Food even shows that adults who ate papaya daily experienced a significant reduction in digestive discomfort and oxidative stress, two issues that accelerate aging far more than people realize. But the real power of papaya is how gentle it is. It doesn't shock your system, it supports it. And for adults over 50 who often struggle with constipation, slow digestion, or that uncomfortable post-meal heaviness, papaya becomes one of the simplest ways to help the gut heal without harsh treatments. Let me ask you directly, have you ever felt that tight, bloated feeling after meals that makes you wonder whether something deeper is going on? If the answer is yes, then papaya may be one of the easiest daily habits you can add. Starting tomorrow, affordable, natural, and effective in a way many people underestimate. But as helpful as papaya is, digestion is only one part of the problem, because aging doesn't just affect how your stomach feels. It affects your blood pressure, your immunity, and even the way your metabolism responds each morning. And that's exactly why the next fruit matters even more, because supporting digestion alone won't protect your long-term health. You're about to discover a fruit that influences your circulation, your energy, and your morning blood pressure far more than most people ever realize. But only knowing this about papaya isn't enough, because there's another factor ahead that's even more important. If papaya helps your digestion feel lighter and smoother, then lemon is the fruit that quietly stabilizes the systems your body relies on. Every single morning, your blood pressure, your immunity, and the way your metabolism wakes up to start the day. A lot of people don't realize this, but the first hour after you open your eyes is the most vulnerable time for your heart and kidneys. Your cortisol is naturally higher, your blood pressure tends to spike, and your body is trying to clear out the waste it built up overnight. And this is exactly where lemon becomes one of the most powerful but overlooked tools for adults over 50. One of my patients, Robert, a 58-year-old construction manager, used to start his day the same way for 30 years strong, black coffee on an empty stomach. He thought it helped him stay energized, but in reality his morning blood pressure continued creeping up, his digestion felt heavier, and he complained about feeling tense before the day even began. When I asked him to switch his first drink of the day to a simple cup of warm lemon water, half a lemon squeezed into about 200 milliliters of warm water, everything shifted. Within 1 week, the morning pressure in his chest lightened. Within 2 weeks, his blood pressure readings dropped by several points. And within 1 month, he told me he hadn't felt that calm in years. The science backs up exactly what he experienced. Lemons are extremely rich in vitamin C, a nutrient that strengthens your immune system, helps your blood vessels relax, and supports healthy blood pressure. Studies published in Nutrients in the Journal of Hypertension show that regular lemon intake can meaningfully reduce systolic blood pressure and improve vascular elasticity in older adults. The natural acidity in lemon juice also stimulates digestive enzymes, making meals easier to break down and dramatically reducing that uncomfortable bloating that so many people experience after 50. And because lemon contains pectin, a type of fiber that helps control appetite, it naturally supports weight management, something that becomes harder every year past midlife. But one of lemon's greatest gifts is its antioxidant power. Bioactive flavonoids in lemons fight inflammation, protect your cells from oxidative stress, and slow down the aging process at a cellular level. These aren't small changes. Over time, these benefits accumulate and help your body stay younger, calmer, and far more resilient. And this brings me to you. Have you ever noticed that your blood pressure seems slightly higher in the morning, or felt that subtle tension in your chest before breakfast? Or maybe you've experienced that heavy overfull sensation after meals even when you didn't eat too much. If you have, lemon might be the simplest, most effective adjustment you can make starting tomorrow morning. It resets your system before the day even begins, and for adults over 50, that single shift can make an enormous difference. But even with all these benefits, there's still a missing piece, because digestion and circulation are only part of the story. Your memory, your energy, and even the strength of your bones depend on something most people would never expect to come from a fruit this small. And that's exactly why you need to hear about the next fruit, because strengthening your gut and lowering your blood pressure is powerful, but it won't protect you from the deeper silent issues that sneak up with age. But only knowing this isn't enough, because there's another factor ahead that's even more important. And once your digestion is lighter and your circulation is calmer, there's one more fruit that can elevate your health in a way most people over 50 would never expect: raisins. They might look small, ordinary, even forgettable. But for adults entering their 50s, 60s, and beyond, raisins act like concentrated nutrition capsules designed specifically to support the systems that weaken fastest with age: your memory, your bones, your heart, and your energy levels. One of my patients, Carol, a 67-year-old retired teacher, told me she was constantly tired, constipated, and increasingly forgetful. She assumed it was normal aging, but what she didn't realize was that her symptoms were classic signs of nutrient gaps, low fiber, low iron, and reduced blood flow to the brain. Instead of giving her a complicated list of supplements, I asked her to start with something incredibly simple: 3 tablespoons of raisins each morning, preferably soaked overnight, so they're softer, sweeter, and easier to digest. Within just 10 days, she was having smoother bowel movements. Within 3 weeks, her energy stopped crashing in the afternoons. And by the end of the month, she told me she felt mentally awake in a way she hadn't felt in years. Here's the science behind that transformation. Raisins are naturally rich in soluble fiber, which draws water into the colon and relieves constipation gently but effectively, something nearly half of older adults quietly struggle with. They're also packed with potassium and antioxidants which support healthier blood pressure, better heart function, and reduced inflammation throughout the body. But one of the most powerful nutrients in raisins is boron, a trace mineral that most people don't get enough of. Boron supports bone density, helps the body absorb calcium more efficiently, and even enhances brain function, which is why studies show adults who consume boron regularly perform better on memory and coordination tests. And if that weren't enough, raisins also provide easily absorbed iron, which helps prevent mild anemia, a common but often overlooked cause of fatigue, weakness, and mental fog in people over 50. Let me ask you directly, have you ever walked into a room and forgotten why you were there? Have you ever had those moments when your memory feels just half a step behind? If so, raisins may be one of the simplest, most underrated tools to keep your cognitive function sharp and your bones strong as you age. They're affordable, long-lasting, and require zero prep. Just a handful a day makes a measurable difference. And when you combine raisins with papaya and lemon, you're not just eating fruit, you're creating a daily routine that supports your digestion, your blood pressure, your immune system, and your brain in a way that compounds over time. But only knowing this isn't enough, because there's another factor ahead that's even more important. Before we close this video, I want to speak to you directly, not as a doctor reading data, but as someone who genuinely cares about your health, your energy, and your future. I know life after 50 can feel complicated. Your body changes in ways you didn't expect. The numbers on your lab tests shift faster than they used to, and sometimes you wake up feeling like your health is slipping through your fingers, no matter how hard you try. If you've ever felt that way, I want you to know you're not alone. Millions of people are walking the same path, trying to protect the kidneys that have worked tirelessly for them for decades and searching for simple steps that truly make a difference. The truth is, improving your kidney health doesn't start with big, intimidating changes. It starts with the small daily decisions you make, what you eat in the morning, how you hydrate, how you breathe, how you treat your body when it's tired. Something as simple as adding papaya, lemon, or raisins to your breakfast might look insignificant at first glance. But these small habits compound over time. They support your digestion, steady your blood pressure, protect your immune system, strengthen your bones, and help your kidneys filter more efficiently. These small habits are like gentle nudges toward a healthier future. And I want you to believe this: your kidneys can improve, even if your creatinine has gone up, even if your GFR has dropped, even if you've been told things won't get better. The human body is incredibly resilient, especially when you give it the right support. I've seen patients in their 60s and 70s turn their numbers around with consistent lifestyle changes. I've seen people go from fatigue and swelling to energy and clarity simply because they started treating their kidneys with the care they deserved. And if they can do it, you absolutely can too. But I also know it can be overwhelming trying to figure it all out on your own. There's so much information out there, some accurate, some dangerous, some completely misleading, that it's easy to feel lost. That's exactly why I make these videos. I want to give you health guidance that is simple, safe, science-backed, and easy to apply to your daily life without stress or confusion. So if today's video brought you clarity, if it gave you a sense of control, or if it simply helped you understand your body a little better, please save this video so you can return to it whenever you need a reminder. I promise you the days you feel discouraged will come, and those are the days this information will matter most. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. I post new kidney health insights, food guidance, and science-based tips every single week. One video can change the way you eat. Another can change the way you hydrate. Another can help you understand a lab result your doctor didn't have time to explain. Each piece of knowledge you gain becomes another tool to protect your body and extend the quality of your life. And I don't want you to miss the insights that could prevent a future issue or even save you from dialysis down the road. I also want to encourage you to share this video with someone you love. Maybe a spouse who's been feeling tired lately. Maybe a friend whose blood pressure has been creeping up. Maybe a parent or family member who's been ignoring early kidney warning signs because they feel fine. Sometimes we don't take action for ourselves, but we do take action for the people we love. Your share could be the spark that helps someone else improve their health before it's too late. And here's my final message for you today. There is always hope. Always. No matter what your numbers look like, no matter how slow your progress has felt, No matter how many mistakes you've made in the past, your body is still listening. It's still responding. It's still capable of healing. Your kidneys are not giving up on you, and you shouldn't give up on them. Be patient, be consistent, and believe in the small steps. They matter more than you think. And as long as you keep showing up for your health, I'll keep showing up here, guiding you, supporting you, and giving you the clearest path forward. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking care of yourself. And until we meet in the next video, stay hopeful, stay committed, and take good care of your kidneys. They're working for you every second of your life, and you deserve to give them the best in return.